Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. Well, today is day 6, the day that you put all your numbers down in the comment section below for my extravaganza drawing, which will be drawn tomorrow. And today is the top 5 of my 30 all-time favorite kits or projects. So, shall we get started? Number 5 is, drumroll, sorry, my large koi from Amazon. And it's the first one that I got. It is 200 by 97 centimeters. Just trying to get the bag out of the way. Now, there won't be room for you to see this whole thing. But, actually, I don't know. Yeah, it's from Amazon. It is all cut out fish. Sorry, I got a couple needles there. It says something like Chinese cutout. I don't even think it's available anymore. I've never seen it again. And it's done with 666 red. As you can see, the whole thing, it's just one single color, but it is just beautiful. But there is a lot of stitching. This is a winter thing. I only drag this out in the winter because it's so big and so clunky. But yeah, it's very simple to stitch on, just straight cross stitch. No back stitch, no nothing. I'm just trying to find a home for these needles so that I can put them down. And I got this, gosh, it's been a couple of years now, but I had to have it, just had to have it. Just has beautiful, beautiful fish and blossoms all over it. And you don't do the background, you just do the red. That's it. It says 825 by 277 stitches. Yeah. Just absolutely gorgeous. Lots of flowers, lots of little greenery. Yeah, like I said, it's huge. And being 97, it's folded in half, or folded in a third, or whatever. Yeah, but I love this. Just absolutely love it. Let me find a home for it, because it's kind of big. Alright. Let me put that over there. Number 4 is... This is one of my oldest whips. I think it was one of the first few cross-stitch kits that I ever got. And it came with silk threads, but me and silk threads did not go at all. And it is yin and yang, and I've probably got it upside down again. It's got a phoenix on one side and a dragon on another, and it is a solid round stitch. It says 180 by 180. I don't know. I think it's like a 50 or a 60 by 60. Yes, I put this crazy tape on it because I thought it was going to fray, but it hasn't. Oops, now I got it upside down. Oh my goodness. What a way to show off there, kids. Stop it. But yeah, it's a solid thing. And I started it, as you can see, I started the dragon in the shiny thread. That took like a week just to get that much done. I was done fighting that thread, so I went out. It only has 10 numbers, or 10 colors, excuse me, and replaced it with all the DMC numbers. Yeah, very nice. And I got this one, I think, from either Amazon or AliExpress. I can't remember where I decided, but I saw this and I had to have it. Just had to have it. And I've started to fill in the black, so this side will be another color. Let's see, red. is $4.98, so it's going to be this dark red right here on this side, and then this side will be all black. So it's made kind of like a yin and yang symbol, the opposites, but I just absolutely love this. I've about finished the phoenix tail up here. There's a couple more, what do you call it, symbols scattered about. I don't know. It's just too repetitious. You know, filling and boring, filling in the big parts, and I don't know. So that's why I've never finished it, but I do love it. It's one of my favorite, and I think the effect will be stunning. Yeah, it would have been even more stunning when it was done in silk, but yeah. Me and that silk had to part ways, because it's that cheap rayon stuff that they call silk. Yeah, not happening. Not happening. Alright, number 3 is Louisa Cullimore, Hands Across the Sea. Louisa Cullimore, British Orphan Sampler. It's done on 28 count wheat Lugana with 1169 sulky. Hang on just a second, and I will pull out a picture if I can get it out of there. This is it, and it's smaller. Whoops. Well, it's not going very far. It's smaller than the first one that I got, which is Hope and Love. And it's also smaller than Harriet Salt. So, yeah, I love this. And I worked and worked and worked on this. I would say, let me see, trying to figure out, I'm about right here. So I'm about to complete it, and so it's about halfway. Sorry, threads going in every direction. The only thing I haven't completed is there's a crown here, and then I just have to finish off that part right there. So as you can see, it's not very wide. I mean, the other ones are at least this wide, you know. But very nice. I love working on it. I love the sulky on this Lugana that I got. And I got all my materials except for the pattern at 123 Stitch. And I believe this is Weigart wheat Lugana. It's either Zweigart or Wenchlet, or however you say it. Wetchlet. I can't ever say that word. But yeah, I just love doing all these little designs and everything. Yeah, because the rest of it is going to be numbers and letters. And it doesn't have a centerpiece like the other ones do. Exactly. So, yeah. Love it. I like how they made a space so that the Y wouldn't interfere. It's so weird how, you know, and this is taken from an actual sampler that was stitched by Louisa Cullimore. But yeah, I think I like working on it as much as I do Harriet Salt. I like all the Bristols. If you're into let's just make letters and numbers today. Something easy, something simple. You can go on to the next, and go on to the next, and go on to the next. Yeah, this is your bag. Because that's all it is, you know, and you finish a motif and you feel really good about it. Love it. Love it, love it. You know, if I could just set them all up and then I could stitch at least 3 or 4 threads into each one of these, I might finish those in the next 10 years. Maybe. All right. And number 2 is... Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you really ready? The runner-up is... Oh, just saying. Ambilight. Made here, cross-stitch. And I believe I got this at Amazon, if I'm not correct. But isn't that the most stunning picture you've ever seen? Kind of reminds me of... Oh, what is that guy's name? He makes the postcards and has all the things. It could be very well. I have no idea, but I love all the colors of all the trees and the flowers and the pond and the little cobblestone that goes down to the house and the smoke coming out of the chimneys. It just looks like a crispy fall day, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, okay, now you got that, but here's how much I have or haven't completed. Hang on. I had it. Oh, here we go. I had it right side up after all. So, I've just got these trees over here, and we're starting some more that are coming down. And I've worked a little bit on the other side. Get my thread over there. It's sticking to my hands and everything else. Just started a little bit of the greenery. This is 131 by 66. Yeah, and I think it's got more, I thought it had more than 57. It's got 114 colors in it. Yes, it does have more than 57 colors. Yeah, that's a lot of thread. And it is not a, it's a partial, you know. It doesn't go all the way to the edge. Yeah. How nice of them. They could have just pulled that down a little bit, you know, made you feel a little bit better, because that's about the extent. As you can see, wherever it's white, there's no stitching. Right there. So they didn't miss the canvas by much. But yeah, I just love this. Just love it. Yep, I've got to find a poem for it. But yeah, it was one of the best investments I ever made. Just love it. Okay, are you ready? What do you think is going to be number one? I'll pause. I'll wait. Tell me what you think number one is. Are you ready? Are you ready? You really want to know? My all-time favorite, biggest and best investment I ever made. Another biggest and best investment. Actually, I have this in a cross stitch. I have it in a diamond painting. Yeah, because I loved it so very much. Is my 12 Chinese ladies. At least that's what I call it, but I do think that they might be geishas. Not real sure. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know if it'll tell me how big it is. It's 877 by 296 stitches. That's stitches. It is broke down in 32 parts. Has 92 colors. It has back stitching, French knots, and regular cross stitch. Just beautiful. Look at this book. I mean, this book is huge. It's broke down into 32 pages. Yeah, it's a lot of stitching. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I don't think I have anything that does say, and it doesn't say on here. But there's a big, wad of thread right there. I'm going to put that back because I don't want to lose that. Because it's easy to show when I do get it out, right? Oh, I'm trying. It's a balancing act here. You have no idea. So I'm going to have to roll it this way. But I've got part of her up, like her hair, I know, and her face. And it is kind of confetti, but yet, you know, you got strips of color, like in her dresses and stuff. So it's not too bad for confetti, I mean, as far as that goes. Gets a little hairy, like up in her hair, or maybe if you were doing, like, say, a leaf, you know, it might have a lot of, what do you call it? A lot of confetti, but the rest of it is just kind of in lines or rivers. Yeah, just absolutely stunning. I love it. That is my number one all-time favorite, and it'll probably remain my favorite, near and dear to my heart, because I got the the diamond painting, it's just as big, but you do the whole background. I mean, it's a solid piece and long, and it's just, yeah, it's almost as big as my Great Wall of China. So, just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, that concludes my top 30 kits. Was number 1 what you thought it would be? Did you think it was going to be something else? Or would you have preferred something else? Tell me what your favorite out of the 30 that you have. And it can be 1, it can be 10, it can be 5, whatever. Tell me what were your favorites of that. And also don't forget to put all 10 of your numbers in for tomorrow's drawing. And that is going to be it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.